Well, Jamie, with the Leafs still looking for their first win at home since the Olympic break, there was some good news and some bad news coming out of this morning's optional skate. Let's begin with the good news, and it involved Captain Dion Phaneuf, who actually was on the ice for practice. He hadn't been seen since Wednesday's overtime win against the New York Rangers, leading some to suspect that he might be nursing an injury, but he declared himself fit and ready to go, said he just wanted to take the opportunity to rest some bumps and bruises. Well, now to the bad news, and it involves David Clarkson. He left the ice just moments into this morning's practice, and this morning Randy Carlyle called him questionable, said that he had pulled a muscle late in yesterday's practice. We now understand, though, he will not be in the lineup tonight, and as a result, Fraser McLaren has been called up from the Marlies. So there's the good news and the bad news as the Leafs get set to take on the Flyers. For the second time this season, the Flyers right now sitting just 2 points behind the Leafs in the standings. And while Philadelphia didn't exactly get off to a good start at the beginning of the season, winning just one of their first 8, they have certainly been on a roll of late. And the Leafs know it'll be a much more competitive Flyers team they face tonight. As we get set for another busy night of playoff hockey, 3 games on the docket tonight. And John, let's begin with Pittsburgh at Columbus. The Penguins have a chance to clinch this series in spite of the fact that we have seen 0 goals from Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin. That's a pretty stunning statistic, isn't it?
It is, because those are the number.
Riley, your 15 goals leads the team. You've surprised a lot of people with what you've been able to accomplish. Have you surprised yourself?
A little bit. I set high goals for myself coming into the season and joining a new team and a new organization. Just trying to keep the ball rolling right now and stay positive with the last couple road trips we've been on.
Okay, you grew up in Toronto. I know your brother Brendan was a Maple Leafs fan. You, I understand, were a Detroit Red Wings fan. How does that happen?
Stevie Yzerman was always probably one of my biggest idols growing up, him and Brendan Shanahan. So it wasn't hard to look away from a Mimico guy like Shanny.
All Bruins now, I'm sure. Thanks, Riley.
Yeah, no problem.
Darren?
You've mentioned Tim Thomas and Roberto Luongo. How do you think they could be together in the Florida Panthers organization?
Well, think about how many times a day we have to pump your tires up.
Well,
okay?
That's true. Now that you think
I don't think, in all honesty, I don't think it's a long-term solution. And I do believe that however they felt about Tim Thomas prior to Luongo has changed dramatically here. I don't see these two guys together starting next season.
They only have to play nice for a few weeks, 20 games, if that. So I think they can get by,
and
if they have to.
If you and Doug MacLean can do that, then I think anybody can do that. Okay, let's talk Marty St. Louis. We know that the New York Rangers have made an offer for him, but
yeah.
Nick, how high of a price will it be to get St. Louis?
It doesn't look like...
That's how it is in Toronto. It's like that in all the Canadian cities, but it's magnified here.
Can you understand, though, for fans, it's almost like 3 years straight, there's been a collapse of some kind.
Yeah, well, I'm not. You can ask Dave Nonis about his team. Ask me about my team.
All right, I will ask you about your team. You've made it clear that you do not want to be the GM of the Calgary Flames.
Correct.
You've also said you're going to wait until the off-season to choose your GM. Why the wait? Are there just going to be more candidates available then? Is that part of the timing?
Exactly. So the candidates follow.
From at Slatsy34. Hey, Chris Simpson, you kind of look like a hotter, younger version of Stifler's mom. # American Pie. Thanks, Slatsy. I think.